Hey everybody, Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at the Toshiba Q 512GB SSD. As you may have already noticed, it offers some best-in-class read and write speeds, 552, 501 respectively, and in terms of pricing, it's also a relative bargain when compared to much of the competition, specifically Samsung. Granted, there isn't a huge difference in pricing, there also isn't, I won't even say a huge difference in performance. In fact, it's almost identical, very, very close. So that's one of the reasons I like this drive and I'm sharing it with all of you. Another is that these large capacity SSDs have finally started to come down to realistic price points. Still very expensive at $250 to $300, but a year ago, forget about it. So here we're looking at a drive that, in my opinion, now is going to give users a far more feasible solid state option because, quite frankly, the 128 gig SSDs that we've been relegated to, at least with regard to affordability now for several years, doesn't leave much to be enjoyed with your computing experience. So whether you're throwing this in a desktop, laptop, ultrabook, whatever it may be, Mac, PC, it doesn't matter, you're going to get an instant upgrade on this. Boot times, accessing data, it really doesn't matter. This is going to be essentially a facelift for your system, and that's why these sorts of upgrades are important, and that's why I'm sharing it with all of you. The warranty is solid. I'm looking for the number of years if it's listed here. I believe it's 5, but I'm not positive. It may be a little bit less since it's not a Pro Series drive. With that said, let me go ahead and get it open. And basically, over the last several years, part of what's kept me from covering more SSDs is just pricing. I know that it's not feasible for the average consumer or justifiable to spend the type of money that manufacturers are looking to get for what equates to a bare hard drive, especially when consumers are giving up all of that extra capacity in the process. As you can see, here we've got it. And in terms of looks, fairly standard. And that's what's great about it. You're getting a low-power drive, incredibly fast, and in terms of the actual value, as I keep mentioning over and over again, it's finally, in my opinion, getting to a palatable price point to go SSD on everything. Now, 1 terabyte is still really expensive, no question about it, but this 512 has taken a dramatic drop, as have the 256 gig versions, and this Toshiba Q line is available in various capacities. So you don't have to pick up the 512, you can go with the 256. There are other options. In terms of warranty, there it is. 3 years here in the US and Latin America. So keep that in mind. If you need a longer warranty, are worried about the drive dying on you, definitely bump up to one of the Pro Series drives. That's what really makes them Pro Series beyond other features I'm not getting into now. But excited to finally get this, throw this into my desktop, and enjoy the goodness that this performance brings to the table. Definitely better than a lot of the other SSD options out there. I've reviewed a couple of them in the past, some of Kingston's products, both the Hyper and Standard V300, and those are solid, but this is yet another generation. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them, and of course, as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.